Just doesn't work. Y'all and Tornadic can help Shade, yeah. So like getting a buzz cut. Yes, I'll get a buzz cut. Who's telling me to get a buzz cut? I want to get a buzz cut. This should be live. Okay, Chad, there you go. Studio time. All right, Trinity, you want to hop in a call? Chat. Y'all can exist in the background. Test. Test. Yes, it works. Okay, I can read that chat. All right. All right, yeah, gamers. Hello, Puli. Okay. Chat, so far, this is what I did. So when you play, you spawn, and then... Oh, what the hell? They're not even floating anymore. What? No, they're not. They're not supposed to be. Oh no, it's cooked. Okay, so basically, what is happening? Guys, is it me or is Roblox just lagging for no reason? This is cooked. It's not supposed to be like this. Is that the game are you making? It's like a raft game. Like survive, like not survive. It's like a raft game. Bye, Rose. Peace out. That's what I'm making. Konnichiwa, Shade. I don't know why it's lagging, bro. I don't even know. Live collaborators. Let me add Tornadic. 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 Tornadic, where are you at? Tornado. Gamer 13 there. Yes, edit. There. There you go. Maybe rejoin? No. Look, if I run, let's see if it works. No, it's not supposed to be doing. What is it trying to do? And me? What about me? Brody, I don't know Jedi. Are you sure you can help me, Jedi? Wait, invite? Okay, wait, hold on. Tornadic, I know, hold on, I'm gonna call in a bit. Okay. Alright. Okay, Tornadic, I am calling you currently. Hold on, chat. Y'all can see studio, right? Okay.
1 second, I need to turn off because I think
Hello,
it's
Tornadic.
um.
Wait,
I
you're
think
very
no.
quiet.
How do I fix this? You're like really quiet. I'm trying to like turn it up. I can't hear
I
anything.
put you at 200%.
200%. How do you? Well, output volume. What do I do?
Maybe try moving your mic to like literally on your mouth.
No, I fixed it. I turned it up.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Like try saying something. Jesus.
Wait, let's go to the server. The server might have better volume or something. I don't know. Trying to join in like SMVBC one. I avoid Japanese now. I don't know, man. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Do you hear? Oh shoot. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
You
very
hear me?
quiet. Hold on. Maybe if I try. I don't think they have volume booster in
I'm pretty sure
this.
that if I go here and then. Yes, they do. They have it. It's very. Oh my. Ow. 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 Ow.
Do you do it?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah. Hold on. Did you send me the?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
Did you send me the invite to your? I can't with that. So
Oh no.
I'll try with that. Wait.
This is gonna be cooked away since I increased my volume.
Did it not work? not.
I can hear you. I don't. I turned it up.
You still can't hear me.
I can hear you better because I turned it up.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. 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 One second.
I'm now making sure everything else is lowered because otherwise my ears will go. Oh my god.
No, I was muted just a second ago. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay. The
So,
shade. See this
uh,
chat? I do. Okay. All right.
right now, in fact, I'm open up the chat there too because just because I have this open doesn't mean I won't be able to read it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that
Okay.
works.
All right. Hold on. Let me Trinitic. Let's go with the first. What I'm trying to do first is okay, I'll just show you what I'm currently working on or want to work on right now is
Mm-hmm.
I've created the ocean base, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a prototype. I do want to change this a lot and just working on like the first bit of like where I want to do like the game essentially. Like I tried like I don't know why they're lagging when and I don't know why they're
What?
at the bottom now, but like whenever you run, it's not these aren't supposed to like flow. These
I'm
are
not.
supposed to spawn like every here and there, but I don't know why these are like cooked like
Do
this
they spawn?
laggy. So laggy. It wasn't
Like, where's
laggy before.
the script that you used ChatGPT for this, right?
I no, I used the Roblox assistant.
Oh no, you used the Roblox thing.
Yeah, this is it's
Oh,
way worse, bro.
so what is like? What's wrong with like? How
No, no, it's fine now. Wait, it's fine now. It's fine now. It was
okay,
I was just trying to create a visual representation or what
I see.
because like that's what ChatGPT says. Make him
Okay,
louder.
good.
I can't make him any louder to be.
Oh my god.
Um.
Okay, 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 okay. So, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Okay, it
I was.
works. It's not lagging anymore. Thank God.
It's working. Okay.
Like, but no, these are supposed to be random stuff. Okay. But basically, um, basically, your spawn. The game concept is. Can I
Mhm.
join or no? Jedi, I don't think I need like a modeler right now. Right now I'm trying to make the game as playable as possible. I don't need anyone creating models or anything right now. Really don't.
Very
I don't
important.
need that right now. I'm just trying to make the game work. So it's like I want to learn how to make the game first. I can do more. Yeah, but joining like I can fix this problem. Jedi, what do you mean? Okay. So basically, let me explain what I'm Control A. I know I can select all, but I'm not trying to select these and get rid of these. These are just like a visual representation of like random stuff that like floats by,
And
right?
you want this to happen constantly, right?
Yeah, yeah, there's gonna be
It's gonna.
constantly like okay, let
I
me
got you. Okay.
okay, but
I
like the
got
first is the game setup, right?
the
So
overall. Okay.
I don't think I DM'd you the screenshot of this. So this
Because I have.
it's gonna be two things. The game setup is like this. It's you're in the middle of the ocean, and then every player starts off with a base plank, right? Like
Okay.
it's not a raft. Raft is like way more like okay. There's a system of like buoyancy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can minus and add and minus float value if that makes sense. Like if you add something heavy, you need to add something else as like that adds float value and then
So basically, okay. So you have like a whole buoyancy. Okay. So it's okay. So
I
actually,
have the everything. I have like the game pretty much wrote like hold on. I can uh
I see the check. Yeah, it's like you made this checklist over here.
yeah, like I have like I was like literally like writing like I use ChatGPT to just like write my ideas out ideas down and make it organized, right?
Hmm.
Because ChatGPT is really good as an assistant.
Yo, real quick. Here's something that I know you're gonna need. Why is my FL Studio opening like 16,000 times? That was
I don't
very
know.
loud. But
Yeah, what's up, Goose?
there's I'm going to add something to kind of make it so that the I'm going to my icons
Like,
are
I
not
feel
okay.
like my only like thing for like problem with this game is like I need to know how to script, but I know scripting concept, but I don't know how to use them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. Hold
That's
on.
why like I did hire a tutor. Um I'll be meeting like with every week essentially. To basically teach me. That's what I'm trying to do because like I can't like I do want to like I know if I want to make a good game, I'd probably need to hire someone like that specializes in scripting and stuff. But okay, I can't do that right now. So that's why I want to learn it on my own.
I mean, I'm right here. Dang.
Well, I mean, yes, I don't want you. You always want to do free labor. I don't want to. No, I don't like that. Tornadic, like, bro. Like this, like thing is, okay, salts. I get that you want to do that, right? Salts is fine. You can. That's like a community game, right? But this is a personal project. This is something I want to do personally, right? So that's why it's like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't. You know.
All right, I
Recap
got that.
everything and create
I
a
made the base
road.
plate more like sand, just because I just wanted to see if it would look. It looks fine. But this I'm gonna add a folder that's basically where all the debris and stuff will spawn, so that they're not like all over the place in the workspace. Has to look for too much.
Yeah. Okay. No. 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 Yeah. Okay. The debris should just be random. Everything should have placeholder. I just want to make like
I have
cause I wanna
so
do like the models and stuff. For
and I can make okay, so yeah, I see. Like I can make the spawner for like the objects and like the I have like a base plate, but they're gonna add whoever your modeler is. If you have your modeler, they're going to basically replace those with like meshes of like okay. But the one thing I have to do though in order to get that to work is my base plate is going to create the object from scratch rather than just getting it from servers. Sorry, getting it from
okay.
server storage.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have the models, just let me know when, and I can alter the script a bit and make it so that that actually works. But I
Right
don't
now,
really have.
okay, okay. Right now, I mean, okay. Um, let me just get this. So I can just show you like right now if we're doing a roadmap of things that I don't want you to like. I don't know. I don't want you to. Oh, if you like, just walk me through how you do them so I can learn. Like, cause I want to learn. If that's fine. Like, I
Okay,
just sent you what I want to do. Like, that's like the
I can.
player in the
I don't.
ocean environment is what I'm trying to write. Right.
Can you? I don't know. Can you go to? I added a script in server. Jesus, in server scripts. It's. I'm gonna
Huh.
rename it to player or player startup. Can
Okay.
you join it real quick?
Player and server script service.
Yeah, it says player startup.
It says spawn on raft, floating drift, and debris collection handler.
I just added it. Hold on, just give it
Oh,
a
yeah, I
second. It
found it. I
might.
found it. Player scripts
Yeah.
loader.
Okay, I'm going to type some stuff in here, and as I type it, I'm gonna like say basically. Can you like? Can you see what I'm typing? Like, what does that say?
It says requires script dot parent wait for child player model.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me retype. Let me type like an actual thing.
Okay, okay,
Can
okay.
you see that?
No, I cannot.
Like, are you in the script? Like, can
I'm in
you
the
see?
script. Yes.
Hold on. I gotta open Twitch because I cannot
Can I
see
see
that.
live collaborate? Why can't I see it? Wait, hold on.
Because it should be like Brother, you're in player. Oh, you're in player script loader. You have to go
Oh,
to the.
oh, you meant this one, but there isn't anything here though.
There isn't anything there.
Yeah. No, no. Okay.
Okay. That's not. That's all right. I can. Let me see. Can I? I can just present my screen. Okay. I'm gonna. Where's the call at? I can present my screen so that you can see.
Okay.
Present.
Also, question, Tornado, would you prefer like if you're here? Like, I don't wanna really hold you like,
I have
uh,
2 hours until I like clock out, so I got plenty of time if your stream is
okay.
gonna take me
No,
like
cause I can do it in the
5.
morning, like, before I start stream, if that makes sense.
Um,
Uh,
I just don't know how. I mean, just send me like a notification like when you do start, and then I'll see. If I don't answer it, then I'm probably still asleep myself, like at my time.
okay, okay,
But if I do, then that can be a good start time
okay.
because I think it might be more ideal if we start it
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Or
I
and I'll
also
still be here. I'll still be here after.
okay. I'll just message you if you're ever busy. Just let me know. I'm just because this is like it's not too serious if that makes sense. Um, but I'll like let me run you through all the concepts and what the functionalities are. So there's gonna be like the core playability is gonna be like players they spawn on a large plank, right? And there is a very big ocean environment and it's also players it's gonna be a third. I don't know how I want to do that third view or first person. I think third person makes it better, right? I think it's more optimal for this game because you're trying to like look around and first
I think
person.
third
Yeah,
person could be pretty good.
yeah, and it's like more like I want it to be more like children friendly, not like a realistic approach. I don't really care about that realistic approach. It's like this is heavily like the audience is gonna be like the general public, everyone, right? Since I want to make the audience everyone, I think it just as easy to play as possible, and I think a third person is way easier to play and navigate than a first person. And then that's gonna be the main concept of it is that you're in an ocean environment. Um, just ocean. There's nothing else. I think the environment is super easy to do. Like, and I basically did the environment. I don't know if I want to change this into like a more low poly water because I don't know how much this is kind of makes it so like the game is more demanding because I'm pretty sure Minecraft's water this is kind of demanding, right? For lower end hardwares. And I feel like later on, well, this is later on. I mean, if this game is successful, I want to add like a aquatic feature, like where you can go down, explore the ocean, and add different biomes and stuff like that. That's like if it works and if if I can get a team rolling on that or hire people. But that's the player in the ocean environment. That's basically the settings. And now think about it like this world is that it's like global warming went crazy, gang, no cap. This is like the story about it. It's also yes, there's not a story, but like global warming went crazy and now everything is flooded, earth is cooked essentially. And so like all the floating metals and things, random resources are because of that of the resource, right? There's no land. Land doesn't exist anymore because
Oh,
of
so it's kind of post-apocalyptic in a way. So
yeah,
like
yeah,
after.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like that's
Uh,
that's not important really. Um,
no,
but
I get it though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's gonna
Yeah, you go.
be this is like the game Raft, and it's heavily inspired by three different games. Honestly, the Raft is the main inspiration behind this game. You have whatever floats your boat. I don't know if you ever played that. I think that game is really good. Whatever floats your boat. Build a treasure or build a boat for treasure. Those three games are the inspiration behind this game. I want to combine all those and make it more of like a survival and like grow a garden esque game, if that makes sense. Add sand under the water. No, no, no. The thing is, I will add sand. There's gonna be land. Like, there's gonna be actual land, but like, land isn't important right now. Oh, it's Roblox Studio. Oh, thank you, Vinda, for changing it to Roblox Studio. I didn't know Roblox Studio was a separate thing. Um, but it's like something like that, and then okay, bye. Alright, see you, Vinda. So basically, and then there's gonna be random debris spawning, like, and they're gonna have different rarity, common, like planks are gonna be common, rocks are gonna be common. I know you're gonna be wondering, like, whoa, how are rocks floating? Rocks shouldn't be floating. Don't worry about it. This is why it's a game. It's not real life. Um, there's gonna be rare, legendary, and mythic, and all kind of rarity. Float floats, debris that pass by, and they're gonna have different chances to spawn, essentially. So, and those are they only spawn like that. So they're gonna make each material very rare, and you're going to want to trade with player if you're trying to create something. Otherwise you're gonna either have to find those items or you're gonna have to trade with players. So that's gonna give rise to like a marketplace essentially. And the marketplace or the currency is going to be shells because ocean and whatever, right? Shells and thing. And then you have the debris collection. I think I want to do something like where you're able to collect gears like automated later on. So like you can come back and then you just have like a random bunch of random stuff. You collect it while you're away. Um, and then there's a point like you can build and there that creates a replayability, like you have wanting to come back because you know you know I don't know. And then the raft building system is going to be like a snap to grid building system. Like you can just like put things onto your raft. If you want to make it like atrociously chaotic as possible, you can make the raft chaotic, but it's just like the material distribution like is gonna make every raft unique just because each material spawns in a different way. There's gonna be at least like different variation. Like build a boat. Well, it's not like build a boat because build a boat you just keep getting same resources and stuff again and again, right? It's gonna be multiplayers. You're gonna be able to steal people's resources just like in Grow a Garden. You can just like pay, I don't know, 20 Robux or something and steal someone's rare item or something or block. Um, and I want to make it so it's like blocky. Does that make sense, chat? It's gonna be blocky, and of course, it's gonna be like that low poly style that Girl Garden has, essentially. Um, just because that game is very very successful and that it really works, and I think a lot of games work because Roblox. I have to think since I'm making on this platform, it is a children's game. If I want to make it successful, gotta do that. Um, and then once I got that part done, like the building aspect, and then you're able to collect the debris and you're able to build the raft. That's gonna be the key replayability, the core game loop. It's just you collect, build your raft, collect, build your raft. That's basically the core gameplay. And now I'm gonna add more like things you have to take care of, like the buoyancy and stability system, because that makes it so you're constantly like are we looking at the ocean? Because this is literally gonna be the game. I don't know if I'm gonna use, I might change this, but I kind of like it, but I think this is very demanding for like mobile and stuff like that, like lower end system and stuff. So I might try to make it like a static block, and then the waves. Like this is crazy physics. I think this is Roblox's water. You um, and then the system too. I know, you guys don't know what buoyancy is. That's fine. It's like how likely is something to float, and how much is it's gonna be very simple. Like float value. It's just gonna be called float value. If you add a heavy metal, you're gonna have to add like balloons or rubbers or something, or like empty spaces in the ship, or to make it so there's air to basically uplift the boat. That's how it works in real life. That's how boats, like, that's why when you have like cruise ship and stuff, you're gonna see like they have that wedge, but like there's a lot of empty space, so it keeps it afloat because it's air. Air is like very buoyant. That's why like when we're swimming, we inhale a lot of air and make sure our lungs are filled with air, and that's what keeps us floating when we're in the ocean, essentially, right? Um, no, 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 no. I don't crush your game with compatibility. No, that's like the biggest thing about Roblox game. If you want it to be successful, you gotta care about compatibility the most. You gotta make it so everyone's able to play it, not just like people that have good PCs or something like that. That's like a lot of what a lot of games fail at making. Like that's why like Grow Garden, Steel a Brain Rot, and even like 99 Forest, they're very they're very good at making it accessible for everyone, and it's not too demanding for the game system. Simplicity is very good. Um, but I'm still working on it. I'm still thinking. I'm still, you know, but that's basically stage one. That's phase one of the game, and then the phase two is gonna be like after the game loop is completed. There's gonna be like a wave system where there's like sometimes it's gonna be calm, breezy, or stormy, and the waves would get more intensive. And for example, on stormy, if your raft isn't well stabilized, you could just get destroyed. The only thing that constantly and always will remain to your ship is your plank, or that starter raft thing. That thing is always gonna be like, it's the most important thing, and it's always gonna be there, and no one can steal it or anything. You know. Why did I get a membership? I don't know, bro. W though. W that you got a membership. But that's basically that part, and then I feel like the phase three after that is the multiplayer support, and then and then phase three is gonna be like, or phase four is gonna be Roblox stealing mechanic. Phase five is gonna be crafting, so you can make cooler stuff like crafting benches, actual stuff like weapons or like cannons and stuff like that. Or like steam powered boat or something. It's just that's for later. Um, and then there's also gonna be like, I know it's like you don't want all your things to be what do you call, like, stolen. So there's also gonna be a lock system. So the lock system is gonna be like, okay, you can lock 1 to 3 items that players can never touch, and you can either upgrade that with Robux or shells. So it's gonna be like, it's not pay to win essentially, but it's like time to save time, if that makes sense, right? When modeling being added, modeling is more like to make things good. It's not part of the core game, bro. You have to understand, modeling is good. Modeling is for making things look good. If modeling isn't really that important to game mechanics and working. Usually, like, if you have like a solid game, like for example, 99 Nights, they can make the game look way nicer. But they don't need to. It's just like as long as the core game concept is good, the modeling comes after, bro. If you need help, ask me. I got you. If I need help models or something, I'll ask. But I don't want to make you guys work for free and stuff. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. Lucky. But that's basically it. There's like a lot of problems that are probably gonna come, like saving, testing, and all this. That's for later. But for now, I think I want to go step by step. That's pretty much the entire thing so far. What I came up with. It's like I worked on it for like 2 days, so I don't know. Yeah, Tornadic. That's pretty much. I hope you got also got the rundown. I think I lost Tornadic.
No, I was here. I'm here. I'm here.
Ah,
I was if you can see in the thing where I made the how I'm gonna make the chance spawner, or like the how I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back into what you sent me.
Uh-huh.
You basically sent me the yeah common or like debris rarity system. The common being 70%, rare being 20, legendary being 18, mythic being
Yeah.
2%. In here, this is kind of how this works. I'm gonna You said you wanted me to like kind of explain how
Wait.
it works or how
Yeah.
like
Wait,
the
can I
thing
let
works.
me see if I can share this because you don't mind if I share this, right?
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna switch it to Discord so we can see Tornadic screen. I can also help if you want. Yeah, I'm down. This is like having a community is so cool. Yeah, like debris table, yes. Um like but the thing is Tornadic, I I understand like how you're creating a table here and so it can like store all of these like the different debris and stuff. But like I don't get it how do you spawn them? Like, why is like when to use server script service and when to not use, you know? I'm like so cooked on that.
I'm gonna explain in a second. I just wanted to set this up for you. So basically,
Uh-huh.
what's happening here is it's gonna have this table service here,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just say for instance, I'm gonna go to another script and then I'm gonna call this. So how to this is basically how you call local functions. You have to do like what
Yeah, I get
chances
like local.
or
There's
sorry
like
local
okay, local services are like client sided, right? Or is it from the workspace only?
local scripts are client sided.
Okay,
Um, server scripts are like global. Like you can use server scripts anywhere. Um,
okay.
but right
Yeah,
here,
I
this
I
is how
know,
you.
but like I think sometimes you don't want to use server scripts because it takes longer to call them, right?
I mean, everything that you do on the server is on its own client.
Like
Is
I
on its
for
own.
example, like the loading screen, right? Like the loading screen, you would put it on the locals script. You wouldn't put it on the server script, right? Like something like that.
Yeah, because
All
you
right,
would
see
not
you,
because
Goose.
you, put the loading screen. The loading screen is only like available to you because your own device is trying to load the game.
Yeah, because
You
you're
don't.
set. You no, but you could do it on a server, but it's like it doesn't work well.
It won't work at all if you put it in
Oh,
if
okay.
you what happens is let's say like you try to get the game to load something from the server that the client hasn't loaded yet. The client won't be able to load the server script because the server script is something that's outside of what the client has already loaded. So you're basically trying to get your game to look for something that it hasn't loaded yet, which
Hmm.
causes it to not work.
Okay,
And
got it.
that not that I'm and again, this isn't me saying that you can't connect them because you can connect local scripts to server scripts, but I'll tell you about that in a second.
Oh, okay.
Um there's like an event that if you put in here, there's something called a remote event, and they have one actually already. It's called Collect Debris. It's basically it'll if you wanted to fire an event that basically like you know how there's games like Dig for example,
Yeah,
okay, Dig had that inventory, or not that inventory. It's like when you collect something, or like you start to dig, it has like that little cutscene that starts where you have to like press the button at the right time.
yeah. That's the
When
mini
you
game.
put, yeah, when you put an input in, when you type in input, it fires to the server how quick you did, like how quick you got that.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. I
And
get
that's
that.
basically what these do. Yeah, that's what these do. It basically just goes and
Yeah.
types that.
I remember. Yep. I know. Okay.
Now, here's how basically I got this to work. What happens is this is how you type functions in module script. You use function and then the name of the module, like this thing right here, and then this. This doesn't matter. You can name this whatever you want. Just make sure that
Yeah.
it has some.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I
go
mean, because
here.
you're gonna need to. remember what you call it. It's because you're gonna when you use it, right?
Oh no, because watch this, watch this, watch this. In the
What else
nether
you
they are.
do?
Oh, ignore that. Wait. Okay, I cannot type today. There you go. But if you do this and then you put this, there, these are all exactly what I typed here, and it does. It wouldn't matter. Like
Release the
if I
duck.
go here and like if I type table here, like just table in general. If I go over here
And yeah, and then you
and
just
then
says find or get table or
well,
I don't know.
okay, actually that's probably a bad example. I'm gonna use let's just say like something like if I type that,
Uh-huh.
and again this is something just specific, just so I can make this. See, there we go. Oh, it's already there. So you don't really have to retype it.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll go back, make sure I didn't forget what that said before.
Yeah, because
But
okay.
so what I'm gonna do here is make it so that what you have to do first is kind of get you whatever table you want for this. So if I wanted to get a table from here that anything in the game can access, then I have to put like local table get table, and you have to put the name. I think yeah, you have to put the name of it. So just
Yeah, and then it
and
gets it, right? Yeah, okay.
yeah, it'll come here,
Yep,
and
yep.
then this is the table. Oh no, it's this one, and then it'll basically search if that's the same name, and then it'll return that as the name. Well, it won't return the name; it'll return the table like itself. So what you also have to do is make sure that you have the total of like what the chances are like of everything all together. So there's the 70, the 20,
Okay.
the 70, 20, the 8, and the 2. So what you have to do here is why do I see red? Why do I see red?
Oh, do you
Okay,
see
never
it?
mind.
Okay.
I saw red for a second, but
Mm.
never mind. But like there was red over here. It means if you see red on this side, it means that
Mm-hmm.
there's an error. But
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yep.
yeah,
But
but
the Roblox assistant is pretty good in like debugging errors now, right?
um, it yeah, it is. But I just usually sometimes I just don't use it because I'm just used to like I can already know what the problem is. I've been working
You're
with this
him,
almost
Brody.
for
You're him.
yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
how long,
so
Tornadic, how long did it take you to like get decent, or how good would you say you are at
my very first, I think one of my first Roblox games that I actually was dedicated into making, and like when I fully knew like what I was doing, I made that game like I think 3 years ago, 3 to 2 years ago, and that was when I was working on like the specific stuff like tables and like number values.
huh?
To really understand it, I don't think it took me less than probably like one whole year, less
No,
than a
but
whole
like
year.
how long would you say you've been like scripting
How
and
long
making games and stuff?
Oh, in general, probably like a whole 5 years. Probably like a
Oh
whole
yeah,
five
I'm
years.
cooked then.
No, don't worry, don't worry,
I'm
don't
cooked,
worry. No,
bro.
you're not in danger. You're not in danger.
I'm in danger, bro. Instead of spending five, bro.
You're not in danger.
No, bro. I should have stuck with it, bro.
No, don't worry. No, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'll help you with it. I'll help you because if you get it from me, trust me, because I have that's one of the things I was looking at is like how can I make it so that I can help people learn this and understand it faster than 5 years because it took me 5 years. It didn't really take me 5 years to get this good. That's the thing about it. I've just been doing it for 5 years. It's not been how long it took for me
Okay.
to actually figure everything out. Because if you were to ask me that question, it would have been probably like 2 to 3 months at least, 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3
Which
months,
isn't bad.
really? No way.
It's not because it's if you want to that's if you want to know everything. I just this is for like half the stuff that I use in my games is probably like a week's worth of what I learned. I'm not even joking. It's probably like half the stuff that I use for like mini games, for example, is like a week's worth. I'm not even like it's not too long. And
Okay.
then so I'm gonna quickly type this so I can get this
Shade, you
to
look like
work.
your
So
brain just turned off, lol. No, I'm trying to understand this, bro. I'm just trying to understand why certain things happen. You know what I mean? That's why pancakes.
get the total for this, and I'm gonna explain how this stuff works too. Like if you get it, just let me know so I don't just go into a full
Because
rant. Because
I know that like I know it's not about like I think coding or scripting is like you can most people that do write script or whatever, they get to a point where they know everything. It's just like they try to improve what like their code and stuff to like make the things work better, like more optimized. Yeah. Okay.
okay, once.
Like no, I just also asked Trina to
Um,
teach me to yeah I don't can't
I
do
had to
that
pause for.
pancakes.
But okay. So basically, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so
It's okay.
now that we have the table already, the we're going to add like the. Okay, hold on.
He lost his entire train of thought. It's okay.
Okay, okay. So oh look, it already had to save the table. Okay, so that's also how you can tell if the table has do not name it table. That's one of my other mistakes. Just like she found. If you ever name anything that's like already like named by studio, like you never want to use like for variable, don't use game because that's like already something that it knows. Don't
Yeah,
use
or workspace.
table. Yeah, anything that makes like this
Yeah,
blue text, don't do it.
I
Okay,
know, I know, I
because
know. Shade, you
yeah,
know
because
Lua
it's
is
gonna.
like the hardest coding language ever. Is it? I thought it was C hash.
C plus is second to at least this difficulty. I've actually did a little bit of C plus
Wait,
in
so
this.
you're saying Lua is more difficult?
Lua is probably one of the most difficult ones to make on a
What?
platform.
What? I swear. Okay, it's
That's why
insane.
I said I might switch to Unity after this because it's not like this is starting to annoy me. It's just I want to see what like the other
I mean, this is
because the
not
only
Lua. This is like Lua modified by
this is
Roblox.
the Lua script. This is Lua script.
It's Lua
Like
script. Okay.
Lua, yeah. I think it's either Lua script because
I
it's
think
like
I
kind of like
think it
how
was
Java.
Lua U or something. I forgot.
Actually, no, yeah, because Lua script is basically this, but it's way less manual than this.
Just they have commands
But
like parent make children. Well, yeah, that's like for workspace. If you look at workspace, the children are camera, Terran, and debris stuff. That's like yeah. I mean, those are like yeah. It's like when you get service or you get children. It's like when you're trying to find something. I think that's when you use that Jedi.
okay, so this part is where how I am able to identify like what the chances are of getting certain things. So like error type. Okay, ignore that this says error type because it's just saying that you need to put in like your own thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the minimum. So like what is like the minimum chance? So it'll be like 0, and then the maximum chance would be the table number. Because what this is basically it goes into here,
Yeah.
adds all of these together, and then it's like okay, so it just adds all these together, and this is the maximum number. All of this together is the maximum number possible. So it will choose a random number from the maximum of these numbers and then 0.
To
Because you
to
don't want to make
okay.
it something that it can't find. Because if it's something that it can't, if it's something that's out of range, then what it does is it'll return nil, which means that it'll just not load anything, which is you don't want it to just not load anything.
Got it.
So I have to fill the whole table. So that's the minimum, that's the maximum, and then right here it'll say chance typed. So what happens is you can type. Let me see. What was it? Number. There's two ways you can type it. Is if you want it to be returned as a number or a text thing. So like let's say like you wanted to use like a
Mm-hmm.
text label, you would not put number here. You just put nil because it will just return a normal number if you wanted it to just be numbers. But if you wanted it to return as a string value, then just leave it nil because it'll return whatever it is by default. and everything in here by default is a string value. So it's either yeah one or the other. And I might add, I don't know why, but one of the settings was binary, but that was for like if you wanted to minimize the data, but that's like doing way too much. You don't need to do that
Okay.
because it pretty much does half of that stuff for you. So in here, I'm just gonna put nil because I want to be able to print it. And then over here, this is the modifier. So let's say you wanted to increase the chances of you getting one of these, like one of like the more rare things.
Yeah.
Basically, the modifier would be like, it'll get like whatever the player's like modifier it is, and if the modifier is like times 30%, then it goes to the rarest object, and then from the rarest object to the third most common one from that rarest object. So like if it's
Oh, bro, you just gave me an
like this,
idea.
yeah.
You just gave me an idea. Different
What's that?
modifiers to each item, like corroded, rusty, um, and they
I
can
can do.
each like add different values. Like if like a rusty metal is like less heavy or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a good idea.
So what I can do here, that's a cool thing about it. I don't really have to do much to make a whole separate section. I can just copy this, put it here, and then just type like the different types here. But I have to make sure that this says types instead. So types of rust, normal.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna
okay,
put like
okay. Or like big, like you know what I mean? Like they could be have like okay, hold on. Let me write this down to ChatGPT so it can remember this. Um, different modifiers giving uh the debris uh uniqueness. What's up, bros? Such as um big would make a block 2 times bigger than usual. Um, corroded would add holes or missing aspect to the debris, um, making it what should I make it lighter weight? Lighter weight.
maybe yeah, I think a lighter way would work.
Um, and losing certain stats.
Hmm. Let me put okay, fine. I'll put number.
Yeah, gives okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good because it adds variety and replayability with it without needing hundreds of unique models. Yep.
Like
And
I
it
can just recolor them and send that back.
yep, like
I think.
shiny, heavy, and cracked and stuff like that. Wait, that's so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This W.
Okay. I apparently forgot how to add the chance type. Oh, that's this. Okay, for the chance type, you want to make sure that you put the put the table itself instead of the actual table number because that messes it up.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Got table. Oh shoot, I forgot the minimum and maximum. So go back to this, and then this goes here, and then forgot a few extra parameters. And can you see this down here? Can you see this
Yeah,
props
I
down
can
here?
see that.
Like
Yeah, I can see the output. Yep.
see this?
Yeah. So it's like it's spawning them, like right?
It's not physically spawning
I know,
them because
but I know, but like I'm saying, it's working though. The script is working.
it's working. Yeah, you see how it says
Yeah,
there's a lot of times where it says common. It says common a lot of
yeah.
times. Just
And then we can
the
like we like then those can be tweaked. So like the change how much objects there are in the ocean, right? Okay, 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 okay. This is so cool, man.
so this is like the debris stuff area. So I'm gonna put like max. So what would you say like be like the default maximum number of stuff that can spawn in your workspace before like it just stops
Um,
spawning out?
I think maximum should be okay. So based on players, it should be based on flip players. I think I think it's like maximum per each player. It should be like 100. I think 100
Okay,
is.
so we
I
could
don't know if 100 is too much.
that's a
100.
we could set it so that the objects are client sided, so that the game doesn't lag on other people's clients because there's too much players.
Yeah, but okay, I don't know how that would work if it's client-sided though, because if you think about it, like others, it's gonna be like everyone can get that resource if that makes sense.
Oh,
Like it
okay, so if
spawns
you
for
want to keep that,
everyone.
okay, so this actually, okay, that adds a new topic that is actually this is a good thing. Um,
Uh-huh.
we can keep this at 100. We can keep this at 100. But there's something I'm gonna do to make it so that I can kind of add like a lag reducer to this. But for now I'm gonna show you what it does. So I'm gonna put like, let's see, another, oh, I need to add another function. Do I? No, I don't. I can just go here and then so it'll be like if workspace debris stuff. Oh, I need to make a number. If you put, let me show you another cool
Mm-hmm.
thing. You see how I put this hashtag here, like number.
Yeah.
This
Does it
this shows the number of things that are inside of here.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. I know that.
Okay. So what
Yep.
we're gonna do is if it is greater than or equal to, or if it's not greater than or equal to. So it's gonna be if it's while it's less than
Then it's gonna
the
run.
max.
Otherwise it's not gonna run, right?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
But what I'm gonna do is because I have it here, I'm gonna make it so that this whole thing still runs, but this just stops. Like this will just like stop so that it doesn't um cause lag. So max e- um yeah, max equals 100.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna do like a quick thing, local part equals. This is how you create parts. Like this is how you create
Okay.
objects in your game. Like if you wanted to create something from scratch, then you would script it entirely here. And this is
Oh
kind
my
of how I
god,
add the.
Tornadic, another idea just popped in my head.
I'm listening.
Okay, so you know how I said there's gonna be a plank and that's the core of it? And then there's another feature where like the plank is like the most important part, right? So without the plank, they're like there's a limited. Okay, we gotta also make sure that we don't make it so players can make like absolutely crazy big ships, right? That literally it's like they're gonna be able to build a box like a 50 by 50 box. You know what I mean?
Oh, like,
I
okay.
I think that's
Like a
that's
ring.
gonna be important, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then in order to expand that, you either buy like there could be like merchants, right? That come about
Yeah.
and they sell certain materials and also like a plank. The plank is like one of the most sought after thing because it lets you upgrade your ship to have like space and more build space. You know what I'm saying? Is that
Yeah.
good? Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Yeah. That's really good. That's amazing.
Okay, okay, hold on. I'm gonna write that down then. On, uh, um, damn. How do I word this? Um, okay, so, uh, the plank is the most important item to the game. It allows a player to build maximum of 50 by 50 block,
And then,
and in order to expand building capacity they would need another plank which can be purchased through a merchant ship npc. uh, what else? Ship npc, um using shells, because I want to make it like with Robux or something like that. That would be too OP. Um,
yeah. 'Cause then I mean,
with
because then it'll
shells,
be like,
right?
wait,
And then
yeah, we should.
it gradually becomes more and more expensive, and it's the only item that's not tradable.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like it's like
Oh, so it's like
exclusive.
a rare item. Oh, that's so it's like genuinely a rare item. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Using shells, and each time the player buys it, it gets more expensive,
All right.
right? So they would have to grind even more in order to get the shells and stuff. Um, it is only item that can't be traded by players. I would say it's one of the only. It's one of the items. One of the items that can't be traded by players. That's that. Okay, it's ChatGPT is saying it's a good progression mechanic. Okay,
Nice.
that's W.
All right. That's really good. That's really good. So basically, so what I'm doing here is I'm making kind of like the physical object spawn in. So I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
make. Let me see. I'm gonna add another, so it'll be like 9, and then set this to. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a modification. I'm gonna change their colors a bit so that we can
All
actually
right.
identify which ones
Okay,
they are.
Tornado Man's profile picture is the same as the poisonous berries outside. What? What, Rose?
That's very.
O-
That's
Okay.
very hurtful. That hurt my
That
feelings.
yeah, that's very mean. Why would you say that, Rose?
Call me
Can't
poison.
believe it. Poison is crazy.
First you don't even call me by my real name. Then you call me. Then you tell me that my profile picture looks like poison berries.
Yeah, crazy, crazy.
It
Alright.
kind of does. Though. I'm not even gonna lie. You're not even gonna lie. You got a point
Purple
there.
is a poison color.
Purple is literally the color of poison. Um,
It's okay.
um, normal. So the normal one would just be like wood, and then make this look like wood. So like this,
Okay.
and then if okay, so yeah, make sure that I have all these so that the game doesn't crash on accident, and then oh yeah, never forget by the way if you make a part, parent
Yeah.
it because if you don't parent it, it messes it
Oh,
up and it does weird things. Part parent equals game
the
workspace.
workspace. Okay. Yeah. So now it's gonna spawn there.
And then so now it will actually spawn there. And also, here's another thing I do.
Yeah.
This, this is what I do for the bullets. Kind of like when you show me that video of how like the bullets are like smooth when they move around and it doesn't lower the FPS. We're
Yeah.
gonna do
No,
this.
but like that thing is because it doesn't spawn the object. It's like it adds like an effect, like an
Oh
illusion.
yeah,
It's like adds an illusion that
because it's all actual calculations.
yeah.
This does the same thing, but if you don't have calculations and you just wanted to simply just stand still and not move, if you wanted to just be like it, well, and you don't want it anchored. Like if you wanted to just be like, for example, you have like a ball, like there's like a
Uh
ball
huh.
that you have to move from one position to another. If you wanted to make it so that the calculations that the game has to make for the velocity and motion, if you don't want that to cause your game to lower in frames, do this so that the game doesn't have to worry about calculating it too much. It'll like sum it up kind of. It will make like iterations. Where is I forgot to change the position of the part. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Let me go here. Oh, that shouldn't be a random number. The Y
Okay.
value, if you want it to spawn from like the ceiling or something,
Mm-hmm.
don't make it a random number. Just set it to
Oh
like
yeah.
one number. You know.
I mean,
And
it's
then
gonna be probably like the way it's gonna work when they spawn. They're not gonna spawn from this. I don't think I want to make it so they spawn from the ceiling. They like
oh, laggy.
spawn like naturally on the water, and they're just floating by. It's like outside the player's perspective, if that makes sense.
Also, you want them to spawn like far, like where the player can't see them spawn in. I see.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that won't cause that. Okay, I see. Interesting.
and then they're
Like that.
just gonna. So the thing is, there's gonna be like a zone limit, because I don't think you can. It would be a problem if the ocean is literally infinite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that
Yeah,
would
you
make the
definitely,
game more like it'd make
and
the
it would
game
have to look.
cooked. Yeah, I would have to load crazy and like I'm the perspective I'm thinking is that how do I make this game as accessible and like low end as possible so everyone can play it, and also like you know it's also
All
like
right.
a good replayability.
Let me see. What's the Y level here?
I'm not trying to be
It's
in
about
water
about
indeed.
51.
I know you're not
I'm gonna
trying to
set
be Rose. No.
to
Um.
about like 51. 51. I'm gonna set this to about 51. See what this does. I'm going to actually anchor this instead. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
Anchor
Is it a
here.
game dev meeting? Yeah, that's what's the stream supposed to be. It's just I was
Oh,
initially just gonna not. Oh yeah, that looks that's good. That's good.
this is still. Hold on. Where's the part?
But
Some of the parts that I had spawned in are not spawning in. Oh, it's
uh,
because I forgot to do the thing with the. Let me see.
this is literally, yes,
Okay.
this is a game dev. I was supposed to do this on the second channel, but some
Oh
of
yeah, I
y'all,
saw that. I saw that the stream was turned off. I just happened to see that.
yeah, I was gonna do it. Like
Weird.
I thought about it, like, you know what, sure, why not stream it, because I really don't want to, like, I want to be more focused on this than honestly on chat, because I don't know, maybe I'll stream it more often. I don't know.
Sometimes if you make it print stuff, it kind of takes a minute. This is a little bit of. Hold on, let me see if this lag is actually affecting the
No,
actual
that's
gameplay.
actually perfect. If it spawns under the water, that's not that bad. It just shouldn't
Oh,
be
this is
spawning on
also.
top, if that makes sense.
Oh, I'm not
Like,
trying to get it to spawn on top. It's like okay, at least the game is not laggy. But the problem with it is that the water physics, the game is constantly trying to update.
yeah, that's
But
the thing. I'm like, I don't think Roblox water.
Roblox water is honestly kind of just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not. There's a way I can. You
I'm
can
gonna
simulate
get
Roblox.
back to you on that. I'm gonna like, after what, like, like today I'm probably gonna look at like a water and like the best water physics and like the most minimalist one I can find, because this is like ultra hyper realistic. I don't know if I want
Yeah, this is.
right, like, I'm gonna look at that, and I'm gonna see what I can find.
I can also make it so that they kind of like spawn in slowly, so that they don't. Also, I need to do this. Let me see. Where is this delay? Doesn't need to
Jedi, good
happen
night. You
because
have a good night, bro. Thank you for tuning
I'm
in.
gonna basically do not do that. I almost caused another. There you go. If I forget to do the while
Oh,
true thing, there we go.
yeah,
So what
okay.
happens is when the game tries to load all of that in, it causes it to kind of break for a second, and it
Because it's
doesn't like
spawning
that.
all at the same time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's really far out. Oh, I forgot to divide it by two. So basically, the if you ever want to make it so that like they spawn relative to like the size of a part, it's
Mm-hmm.
whatever the part size is divided by two. So if you go here, it says 2000. This would actually the random value for this should actually just be 1000. So one, because it's like it moves in studs, and this apparently for some reason the scaling for parts in studio is just twice the scaling for just anything normally, and it's weird. Let's see if
Let's
anything
see.
rare
I
happens
think
here.
it's okay if you spawn them like under the water, like not too under the water, but like under the water, and then they just float up to the surface.
And they just float up.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
because that makes sense. Sense in a good way, that of them spawning. It's not weird when they're just floating up.
Got
Because
it.
you remember, like, it's like, the water, the whole world is like flooded, essentially. So like, it could be like metals or like a buildings, things are coming off and floating.
There you go. Now it's actually. Did I still have this anchor? No. Okay, good. It works. Okay, so I'm gonna go and figure out why. Hold on, because real quick. Oh, the chance thing. Let me print chance again. This is gonna cause a bit of lag because it's gonna print to the output,
Uh-huh.
but never mind. I did that very well actually. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. All right, so now I'm going to. Let me see. I need to check chance. Oh, this is the secondary chance. That's what's going on here.
Mm.
If chance equals rare. Okay, so I need to change it to this one. Chance to. Oh, that's not. Okay. Oh, they both say debris. I just realized they both say debris. That's why it was breaking. So this is actually going to be types.
Okay.
And then if I go back, yeah, there you go. So then
Ah, okay.
all of these extra random. Okay, hold on. All of these are going to make this very confusing. But this shouldn't be that much of a problem. I think these have their own scripts inside of them too. Yeah, body velocities. So basically, yeah, what
Y-
the
Yeah,
Roblox version of the script did is they made these parts have a body velocity. The only problem with that is that the
yeah,
body velocity don't seem to decelerate, so eventually they will just fall off the map. I don't know if you would want that or not,
yeah. I
but
feel
if
like
that
that's fine. That's fine
okay,
though. But like, okay, so the problem, I don't know. The problem is that I'm fine with them like despawning and like it's like I want a constant, like if they go towards a certain point in the map, they
hmm
should despawn if that makes sense. You know, I want to
okay,
make like this zone of like where they spawn and come through, and like that zone is like blocked off where players cannot go. You know,
okay. So it's
there's
kind of like a limiter. So it's
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
goes there. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna go back on these. That was pretty much a demonstrator. Oh, this is why. Okay, and you set this to chance too. If you ever change the name of a variable, be sure that you actually remember to change the name
Change
because
all of them. Yep.
that causes a few problems. So I'm gonna go and check. Yep, yep. These are random. These work. So like these are like the
Hey.
normal ones. These ones should be. I think I put them too low to the ground. That's probably why. Oh wait, no, because
Huh?
they use realistic materials in this. That was I accidentally gave it the rust material, and
Uh
then all
huh.
the ones that are like metal,
Oh, they
like all
just
the ones,
float.
yeah, they don't sink or they
Yeah.
don't float. I can fix that problem. Let me see. Yeah, because all the ones that are down there are like ones that are not supposed to. Let me see.
Yeah.
Make sure that some of these are actually from the debris stuff. Yeah, all of these are like from the from the
Okay.
thing. So I need to make it so that that is yeah corroded metal. That's what's doing it. Yeah.
I'm
So I
not gonna
need
lie.
to
I'm gonna end the stream though because I think the stream's dead. So I'm more like I'm interested in this, but I think streams nobody's here in the stream, bro.
still